Good morning, people. I am first. Hashtag verse. Y'all support that. Get down with my situation, my circumstances. Because I decided not to take a multi-million-dollar contract and make myself a star because I didn't want to be a Freemason. So I can't get y'all people to love me because they flashing me on television and everything. So I got to do it this way. I want to talk about you, not the next person, not your mama, not your daddy, not your uncle, not your cousin. I want to talk about you. I want to talk about how do you feel about yourself? Do you feel a sense of gratification in the things that you do? Do you sense the duality in your double helix of a DNA code, which represents good and bad? Case in point, are there things you've done in your life that you're not proud of, that you don't want to, that you wish you never did and can't understand how you even did it? Okay? This is the business. This is what I need you people to understand. As far as you as an individual, first I want to ask you to share this with as many people as you can, because everybody is a you. But you got some people out here that don't have souls. They just simply don't have them. And the crazy part about it is, they know it. But you won't know it. These people have been put here to be in your way. They work for the Most Low. The Most High wants the people, the souls, that feel, how can I put this? The souls that actually feel, that have presence, that are in a state of confusion about why am I here? What is life? How do you define life? Why am I here? Have I been put here just to follow the narrative of go to work every day, pay some bills, take care of my family, you know what I'm saying? Just be left alone, pay bills, you know what I'm saying? I don't want your problems, I don't want to get involved, I just want to pay my bills and make sure everything is okay, everything gonna be fine. You know what I'm saying? How y'all doing? Have a blessed day. Is that what it's all about? Is that what it's all about? What do you think? I believe that we have been put here for a greater purpose because everything that we've been taught is man-made. It's a man-made system. You see what I'm saying? And they have done it so crafty that you don't even see it. What you do every day as an individual don't make no difference. It's like a fart worth of difference, you know what I'm saying? But when you take your efforts and combine them with the next person and the next person and the next person and so on and so forth, you make a gigantic boom. You feel what I'm saying? Now that gigantic boom from everybody you know and pretty much everybody you don't know that's in your area is what somebody is getting rich off. I mean, they really getting rich, super duper rich off of that shit. And the crazy part is, you don't even realize it. You just think, I'm taking care of my family. I ain't worried about none of that shit. Oh, never scratch a mole because you can bleed to death from it. That's what I end up doing today. That's why I got this piece of paper on my Facebook. You don't understand how vital you are as an individual. You are vital because you can tell the next person what's going on, just like I'm telling you. And then that person can do that and so on and so forth, and guess what happens? If you can align yourself with enough people, with enough of this ideology, then you can make a boom that will make your life 100% better along with the people that you're with. Because the only way they can do what they're doing, and when I say they, I'm talking about the Khazarians, the Kaisers, the ones that call themselves Jews, but they're really not. They worship the Talmud. You know what I'm saying? They hate Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying? And Jesus Christ is a man fucking itself, but I'm not gonna get into that right now. We've been lied to. We've been told the opposite of truth, and we've been indoctrinated to the point where we don't even realize how deep we are in this system. If you only growing and you can't survive and you can't take care of yourself, then the next thing that comes along can devour you and eat you. Do you understand what I'm saying? My point is this. When the police come, and they're gonna come, and they tell you to give up your weapons and you're coming with us, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna comply? What about your family? What about your son? What about your babies? What about people that you care about? Are you just gonna comply? Because you do realize what you do as an individual affects everybody. You understand what I'm saying? That's why I want to have this conversation with you. You need to make a difference with the next person, and the next person, and the next person. And we need to make that big spark. Tupac said it in a sense, you know what I'm saying? But Tupac was a Freemason too. He was completely evil, and his purpose was to make you believe in him so he could make you go astray from what's really good and be an ignorant ass bastard. He worked for the CIA and he was COINTELPRO, just like his mama, Afeni Shakur. His last name was Crooks, and then they changed it to a new one. They say he's from New York, then he says he's from Yonkers, then he says he's from Oakland, then he says he's from California. I mean, what do you think? Let's just be honest. Let's be honest with ourselves. That was bullshit. Biggie, all that shit was bullshit, man. But I digress. They give you some truth because they have to. That is part of the game. They give you a little bit of truth and a whole lot of ignorance. And if you can't decipher between that truth and that ignorance, then you just lost. But they give you the truth. They give you the truth. They have to. Because that's the only way they can beat you. If somebody come to you and they say, well, you've been deceived because they lied to you, and you sitting there thinking to yourself, well, wait a minute, it was some truth in that. I didn't believe it. Do you see what I'm saying? You're going to be held responsible for that. Do you see what I'm saying? The way these bastards work is they have to give you truth, but it's hard to hear that truth when you're surrounded by chaos. And the chaos is life. It's life itself. Life is negative. And you have to be in a very still, quiet room position to hear the faint truth that the Most High has given you, because this world has been consumed and is run by the lowest of the low, the most low. And you know who I'm talking about, the fallen one. You know who I'm talking about. They do not want you to just live your life, give them all your money, and die. They want you to give all your efforts, all your life, die, and then go to hell with them. Now, how low can you get? Like I said in a lot of other, like previously in other videos that I made, this is a game, baby. That's all it is. And it's all about how you perceive your cosmology and your world. Don't worry about the next man. Think of it as a game where you're the main character, and you have to try to figure out how you're going to get the most amount of people to see truth. And it's kind of like you're recruiting them, and they become your gang. They become your gang members. Except you're not going around beating up people like thugs. You're going around spreading the truth. The truth sets you free, baby. You hear me? The power ain't in the guns. The power is in the knowledge. And it don't take a lot to understand that this situation is fucked. You understand what I'm saying? The fallen ones have given these Kaisars plenty of common sense and plenty of sense, just sense in general. So don't feel bad about your position in this world. Like, man, I wish I was smart. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't worry about that. They are put there with that common sense, with that amount of sensibility for a reason, because they are here to deceive you. That's their job. And their weapon is to try and manipulate you. So of course they're gonna have a lot of sense. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's a weapon. But guess what? We got a weapon too. It's common sense and the Most High. The Most High will freely give you what you need to survive what these people are doing to you. And he will give you the knowledge and the power to defeat what these Khazars are doing, these fake Jews that's running these banks. He'll give it to you. But you got to be willing to listen. Right now, he's trying to get us to squad up. It ain't just about trying to, seek the Most High. You're seeking the Most High because that's the only way we can all get the message. You see what I'm saying? Religion is man-made. It's man-made. We have a pineal gland, which they are calcifying with the fluoride in the water to make sure that we can't hear what the Most High is giving us. You see what I'm saying? They know. They know what's going on. And the more money that we give them through taxation and everything else, from being indoctrinated to the point where we just give our lives to these people, just give our lives to these people. How can they take money out of check when you're giving your labor to a company? They're supposed to give you the money. Y'all made a deal. Y'all have a commitment. Where does the government come in? Why do they feel like they got to put their hands in the pot too? Do you understand what I'm saying? Then they get you with the entertainment. It's like they're coming at you from all angles. Do you understand what I'm saying? But the name of the game is mind manipulation. They took the chains off our wrists and put them on our brains. You see what I'm saying? I take the gun off my hips and put it to a nigga braids if they try to take what I got. You feel what I'm saying? But all of that is just a game, man. Do you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Well, I hope you do. In the real world, things happen for a reason. And this chick that just walked past me had a black eye. I wonder why. But anyway, I hope y'all paying attention. Spread the message, okay? I know this was a little choppy is because I'm out here in the shopping mall, but I'm going to get a little more in depth with my information on the next podcast, okay? Until then, love yourself and take care of each other. Spread the message. That's the most powerful thing that you can do right now. If you think you can tell it better than me, I'm proud. So be it. Do it your way, but spread this message.